Hello there, YouTube. I have to excuse the somewhat quirky angle of this video. I'm trying out a new setup in a familiar spot. Smoking my ever-reliable cob. With the ever-reliable Samuel got with fire dance flake. I thought I'll be unable to smoke this particular bowl because I overstuffed it tremendously, miscalculated the size. Because yesterday I was smoking my Dagner Devilance, which is a similar shape, but the chamber is smaller. So I thought, picked roughly the same amount, and I thought that this one will be, I thought surely I could fit a single flake in here. Oh, ended up jamming it and jamming it and jamming it. What's amazing is that, the fold and stuff method I use, it allows, you'll be jamming at least, I'm jamming this tobacco with all my force into the bowl, and still it passes air and it draws fine. So here's to Samuel Gawith and the magic that Misery Meerschaum does with its pipes. So, happy Cop Tuesday, everyone. I tried to do a video yesterday, but it was colder than today, I think, and I forgot to bring a hat. So, this video was, I'm not brave enough to show it on YouTube. With my, red nose and just sniffing constantly. This pipe also gurgles a little bit, despite the fact that it's, a cob, and I put the Meerschaum bits inside. It still gurgles, so it's pretty cold and windy. Apart from wishing everyone a happy Cop Tuesday, I thought I might as well answer one of the questions asked during my giveaway. Yeah, I still remember those. Some of them I find very, very difficult to answer, Like the one asked by Parson Rick, who's basically wanted me to do a sales pitch. What's great about living in this fair city? What's nice about living in Moscow? What can I... He wanted me to, essentially praise my city. And while I go about trying to find a spot to film a video, I'm increasingly tempted to turn on the camera and say, don't come here, there's nothing great about living in Moscow, because it's constant state of repair or reconstruction or renovation, or someone is always building and making a mess and a noise. So this video will probably wait a while until I am in a, suitably patriotic mood. So here's a simpler answer. This question was asked by God. I'll put the nickname in the description of this video. I think his name is Brandon. Haven't seen many of his videos lately. But regardless, man asked the question and must answer. I'll call him Brandon. If you're watching this and that's not your name, I deeply apologize, sorry. So his question was, do you need a particular personality to take up pipe smoking? Does it depend in any way on a person, as a person, on the character? No. I think everyone in any sort of hobby or movement or union or something like that, everyone, we all want to feel special. If everything is okay with our self-esteem, we know we are special because each person is unique. But it also extends to the group. We want to understand that and feel that not only we are special, but the group that we belong to is special as well. That's why all the fans of particular bands usually they're a fan of the one band and they hate another one, or they hate another type of music, like metal fans hate hip hop, and hip hop fans hate rock music and heavy metal. And as the distances become blurred, like heavy metal incorporates hip hop into their music and vice versa, people find it increasingly difficult to identify themselves, to segregate themselves from the others, and make them feel good, make them feel better. To a lesser extent, it also happens in the pipe smoking community. We have the fans of some people who claim they only smoke English blends and that aromatics are not are not true. It's not, true pipe smoking. Or something like that. Smoking cups is not true. Smoking Bryland pipes is not true, etc., etc., etc. But in the end, we're not that much different from each other, If a person has a mouth, tongue, some nerve endings out there that can feel the taste, he can smoke a pipe. And that's it. Now if you take, I don't know, myself and say Matches 860, vastly different people from different parts of the world, age, upbringing, everything is different. We're both pipe smokers. And if we take, I don't know, Jason Dagner, for example, that's a third world. Again, different. So we're all unique, but we're not unique because we're pipe smokers. We're just unique. And so I was actually thinking about it, when I was done with my investigation video about this Russian manufacturer. If you remember, during that video I said, I don't know what their target audience was. And I was also speaking about, that I understand that they are, trying to pass on as a joint venture, but some guy in Siberia won't probably understand this. And there are, in fact, guys in Siberia and the Urals, in China, smoking pipes, and we are vastly, vastly different from each other, and our characters are different, personalities are different, and we are still pipe smokers. So this brings me to the conclusion that no, pipe smoking has nothing to do with personality. Person being, wanting relaxation or having, living in a constant rush. No. Pipe can be enjoyed, nowadays. It can be enjoyed on the run. In the rural areas, on the boat or in a big metropolis. That's not important. What is important is pipe. And I think it's actually great that it brings different people from different walks of life together. So that's my answer to the question. Right, I'm gonna finish the pipe. Pack my, small gear and go back to work and see how this video turns out to be. Because the mic setup is different, and we'll see. Maybe it won't come out good, and I'll have to redo this yet again. Oh well, keep on trying. Thank you very much for dropping by. Hope to be back soon with more videos as long as the weather is dry. It's not raining. Happy Cop Tuesday, everyone. Hope you have a nice week. See you people. Goodbye.